We're back with Kelly Osbourne. I'd forgotten about your unbelievable stint on Dancing with the Stars.
I will never forget it as long as I live. I just went to Louis' wedding in January, and it was so hard for me because I had to give him away to another man. And I was the flower girl, but it was so lovely to see how he changed my life and watch somebody else come into his and love him and change his and go through that with him. So we all came full circle with each other. And, you know, I will always credit Louis Van Amstel for teaching me about health, fitness. I couldn't look in a mirror before.
Really?
Wow. You lost 50 pounds when you were doing the show.
All in all, between going up and down, it was about 60 pounds.
Wow.
And
that saved your life.
It taught me dedication. It taught me that who would have thought that I could ballroom dance? Like the last thing, I was broke.
Look at that.
So I signed up for the show so I could move out of my parents' house. I thought I was going to get voted off first week and I'd lose a bit of weight. I had no idea that it would take me on a journey of self-discovery that would change my life forever. And every single person that voted for me each week on that show to this day, I thank you so much because you changed my life.
You would just, you lit up in the ballroom there, but you talked about in the beginning, you couldn't look in the mirror. So back in those days, what did you see when you looked in the mirror? Really?
Hated myself, couldn't stand to look at myself. Hated it. I walked past the mirror like this.
Yeah.
Couldn't do it.
And week after week, we saw you
after 14 hours a day rehearsing, and I stopped looking at myself and started to look at my technique and if I was doing the right things. And then a friend of mine made me sit in front of a mirror. Oh my God, it was so hard to do. And tell myself that I was beautiful 10 times a day while looking at myself. And at first I would be like, you are... And she's like, start again, you're not looking at yourself. And after enough times doing it, just like when someone tells you something about yourself enough, you start to believe it when it's negative, it works with the positive too.
And you were bullied. Was it, when did the bullying start?
I was still in my mom's stomach.
This story is
They called me the spawn of Satan because my mom's due date was right around Halloween. So I never had a chance. I mean, when you were Ozzy Osbourne's kid back then, it was like you're a walking billboard for sin. Like someone's gonna come right up and just tell you about yourself, and no one was frightened to either. But I appreciate that because it made me stronger, and I like that people come up to me and give me backhanded compliments.
I like
it's fabulous. Backhanded.
I like that you say...
They make me laugh.
Yeah. You say like now you're a daddy's girl, but in the book you reveal you're really more and more like your mom. And you said in the beginning you resented that, but now
I fought so hard not to be my mom.
Yeah.
Until one day I woke up and I'm like, why would I fight not to be one of the most amazing women in the world? Why am I doing this? And oh my God, she was right about everything. Like everything, that rude awakening like almost destroyed me. I didn't want to admit it.
You dedicated the book to her, to my mom.
Yeah, I did dedicate the book to my mom because a lot of people have a misconception about my family, and that is that my mom's sole purpose in life and love is my dad and making sure that my dad is always okay and, you know, helping him with his career and building his career for him, but it's not. It's being a mom first, and she threw herself in front of a bus for us every single day so that we could have a best life.
They've been through highs and lows together.
They will not stop making out. They're driving me crazy. They're ruined. Okay, because I've told you guys this that every Sunday is family day. So my nieces come over and I go swimming with them, and right now I'm a little bit angry because they've ruined my hair at the front because I go in the sun and I go blonde. So I'm like trying to cover it up, and it's not working. And I'm sitting there and like it's Feud, so I'm watching Feud, and all I can hear is like the making out next to me, and I'm like, can you stop? And in public, it's even worse. And I'm like, what? It drives me. I'm like, Dad, Mom. They go, where do you think you came from? And I go, Immaculate Conception. Stop. Like it's enough. No more making out. I can't take it.
Well, you're so tight as a family, and I love when we had Jack here last.
Oh, you mean my hot brother right now, Jackie Styles?
Jackie Styles.
Whoa. So hot. Harry Styles cut his hair off. Jack grew his, and I'm like, wow, Jackie Styles. Check you out. I've had so many people coming up to me because my brother has like the same green eyes as me, and when he pulls his hair back, I'm like, wow, Jack, check you out, hot stuff. And he's like, oh, thank you, thank you. But when he's so shy about it.
He's so cute. But when he's so, and they're traveling together, as you said, they're shooting a show, right?
Hysterical.
Which has to be so fun, like, you know, all the adventures
I love it because I get
Ozzy.
to go hang out with my mom, and I have like full-on mom time, and it's so nice to see my brother and my father in my brother's adult years and the way that they have built this beautiful relationship, and they're so funny together because my brother's actually the serious one and my dad's still trying to joke around.
You look really happy Miss Kelly? Is there a love in your life? You came in today, and I'm telling you, there's just a glow. Maybe it's the book, but you look really happy.
I am definitely, I wouldn't say that I'm not dating anyone in particular, but I've started to like go on dates, if that makes sense, and like hang out with a few people, not like bumping uglies or anything, but it's, I'm old-fashioned in that way. I think that you should get to know someone, and I don't want to know who their exes were on Facebook or stalk them in that way. I just, want to get to know who that person is now, because their past is irrelevant. So it's
Have you been with a certain someone for a certain amount of time now?
No.
We just showed a picture.
Oh, I missed
That
it.
was very evasive, Kelly.
Who?
Oh, that's my country husband, Dustin Lynch.
Oh, okay.
So cute.
So he's just a friend.
He's
Oh.
I just, listen, there's one
That's
chapter
a
in there
guilty
they need to
laugh
pay
if I
attention.
ever saw one.
No, I swear to God. Oh my God, you guys! No, it really. One day we will tell you the whole story, but not today.
That's the next book.
Well, we had Jack on was saying that your mom, she was saying she doesn't meddle after a certain age, but Jack said, she's so
she's
into
so full of
Kelly's
it.
life, she wants you married and babies.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the people that she picks for me, I'm like, are you serious?
Who does she pick?
I'm like, I'm not quite ready for California Raisin Balls yet, Mom. They're way too old. Like, can you please?
California Raisin Balls.
I mean-
So she sees you with like an older gentleman. What about
Okay, it has to be like a rich Jewish lawyer, a rich Jewish doctor. And I'm like, Mom, I'm Kelly Osbourne. I don't know. It's got nothing to do with the religion side. I'm Jewish, so probably will end up marrying someone Jewish, but at the same, if I ever get married. But I don't, her idea of what she wants in me is the furthest thing from what I want for myself.
Kelly's book, There Is No Bleeping Secret, is available right now.